Hey, Shalom YouTube, Brother Mitch back in another video. I want to continue with this whole thing of preparedness, but and on another note. And what I mean is, people frustrating to work. That's probably what I'm naming this video, frustrating to work. And what I mean is, we got so many people right now who are actually calling in, inquiring about the ministry, whatever the case may be, and we can't have people coming in frustrated to work. Have you ever read the Bible where it talks about men crept in unawares, where uh, we got women crept in unawares. We got people who do not think like us. We have people who do not think the way we do, believe like we do, want to worship in the same way that we do not want to live set apart in the way that we do. And so um, we have to be very watchful of these types of folks when they come. Some people just want to pass on by, right? And what I mean pass on by, they just want to come and check us out. Well, no, you can stay right where you're at. You can go to www.straightwaytruth.com/live at 11 a.m. and you can listen to Shabbat service there. When Scripture Study pick back up, you can go there on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. You can go there and listen to Blog Talk at 7 p.m. on Friday. You can chime in on Blog Talk Radio for the sisters on Thursdays, and then for Elder Donnie on Sunday. Now I'm using terms that everybody knows. So um, that's what you can do in order to check us out. And once you feel comfortable and you think this is something you might want to be a part of, then you can come and be a part. Then you can come and fellowship with us. Then you can come and sit with us, because it's quite too often we get people, especially in the past, where they used to just call and we say, come on in. But then they're not with us, or they don't stick with us, if you know what I mean. And we don't have a church building. Once again, I made a video called Texas Fellowship some months ago. You ought to go back and check it out. And there you pretty much hear everything that I'm saying now. But the frustrating of the work part, we also have folks who, and you shouldn't think this way, the entitlement mentality. You're a ministry, you're an assembly, you're an extension of the ministry that I'm watching led by Pastor Dow. I want to be a part. I'm an Israelite. I'm following this, this, and this. You should take care of me. This is another attitude that we have. You come in, you're expecting us to pay all your bills. You're expecting us to get you out of debt, shelter you and your children if you're a woman, and then if you're a man, help you get out of your rut, move you in, give you a place to stay, and help you get on your feet, as in give you a vehicle and things of that nature. No, we have a goal in mind. We are trying to live set apart. We are actually trying to live outside the city. We have a goal in mind. As Ecclesiastes say, money solves all things. So guess what? We're building up our money. Well, we can't take away from that to take care of your personal issue, which we can't even meet. It'll take us years to even deal with your problem. So we can't take away from the whole just to deal with you individually. So we're all about the whole, you know, and we can't allow many of these people to come in and frustrate the work in this fashion. Saints in the assembly, they can't put themselves in a bad situation where they're frustrated to work. People have to learn to live simple in order that, because there's many people in the assembly or in the ministry that we love and that we care about, and we want to help them. I want to be there for them. But now when you ignorantly go get yourself into something, I could see maybe if you got some counsel or something of that nature and it didn't work out. Let's say, for instance, we got two men in the assembly down here, they're now truck driving. Well, guess what? Us as an assembly, we assisted them in paying for their schooling, and now they're on the road rolling. Guess what they're doing now? They're contributing to the whole, and so that's a beautiful thing. Uh, but to go out there and do something and you didn't get any counsel for, no one in the group really knew what you were doing. You just went out and did it on your own. That's a problem. You're gonna be frustrated at work. So we have an expected end. We have an expected goal that we're trying to reach and that we're trying to obtain, and we need more people to be a part of that, not a hindrance to it. And so if you're out there and you want to come this way, no, my obligation is not to take care of you. My obligation is not to um, provide for you and things of that nature. No, we're not at that point yet, and this is what we're working on now. And this is why I continue to say over and over again, people are going to be forced to move in together. People are going to be forced to deal with one another. People are going to be forced to live live with little, if I could say that. Not live with a lot. A lot of people live above their means. You need to live below your means. People need to learn how to live more simple in life, because that's exactly what we're esteeming to do, what we're seeking to do. Um, so anyway, I hope you enjoyed that little spill there, but I had to come on and let that be known. We cannot have these people come in and hindering the work. It's kind of like this. I'm gonna give you an example of the ringer that people, or you, if you're listening, that you're gonna go through if you try to come this way with me. First and foremost, I want to know: do you listen to all the broadcasts? Do you listen to the blog talks? Do you listen to the scripture studies? How long have you been listening? Are you very much so engaged in what pastor's preaching? You see what I'm saying? Because you're going to get the same teachings when you come here. We function the same way. Um, and if you answer no to any of those questions, sit where you at, continue doing what you're doing, and whenever you believe and you feel comfortable enough to say that, hey, you know what, I believe pastor is my pastor, and I really want to be a part of the assembly, you just come right on in. But you can't come right on in with bad attitudes, bringing on a bad spirit in the midst of the assembly. It's not going to happen. I won't allow it. You stay right where you're at. Um, we had one brother, I'm not going to mention his name, but he had somewhat of a off spirit, an altered conscience, if I could say that. But you know what? He hung on for like this past year or so, and this weekend will be the first time that I'll actually meet him in person. So he's welcome. I can't wait to meet him. I look forward to it. I look forward to welcoming him into the body. And but he did everything that we asked him to do, and that I've asked him to do. And well, there should be no divisions among us. Like I've said before. And I'm very happy that there's an assembly here intact that thinks alike, that functions the same, have the same aspirations and the same purpose and goals in this life. So anyway, just want to come on and say that real quick. Don't be frustrated at work. All right, shalom.